on this just post sunrise on a 48 degree fall like chilly morning finally after a cold front moved through in the middle of the night to push out the late summer feel to this late October day in the greater Bloomington metropolitan area in central Illinois, otherwise known as the communist state of Illinois, right? This is Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing. Will you like, subscribe, and share as I have surpassed 700 subscribers now on our way, if you can believe this, to 800 subscribers, right? For a one-of-a-kind company-made probability-based trading alert and technical analysis and company philosophy. Yeah. Yes, indeed it is, right? So if we look at the coins right now, the fucking coins, Vincenzo, I want to know about the fucking coins, right? Everyone wants to know about these coins. Everyone loves the fucking coins, right? But if you're going to look at the coins, you got to know what you're looking at, right? And what you're looking at is the Bitcoin near all-time high and the altcoins bleeding out to nothing land, right? And you got to ask yourself, why are the altcoins bleeding out, right? Let's go to the major altcoins. Only maybe 20 of them here out of the 13 to 14,000. That's right, you heard that right, 14,000 altcoins, right? There's only so much money available to buy all these fucking coins. So you see all these coins, like yesterday, within a few percent either way of neutral, except XPR just got hammered, down 18%, right? Not that unexpected. But, so you got all these coins, the 13,000 fucking coins, a limited amount of money and capital to go into these coins. And now you just added another area for the crypto money to flow to that's not a coin, an altcoin, Bitcoin, or Bitcoin futures. Now you got a Bitcoin futures ETF, which is right here, BITO, BITO, right? You got to ask yourself, what does that mean? What does that mean to the altcoins and to the overall crypto stock future price? What does it have to do with it? Well, if you got set amount of money spread out to nearly 14,000 coins, plus Bitcoin futures, and then you add in Bitcoin futures ETF, right, that I can buy on Robinhood, right? That's another spot for some of this money to branch off to and out of XRP, out of Digibyte, out of Cumrocket Coin, out of Ethereum, out of Bitcoin, out of all these other altcoins, Litecoin, XPR, SHIBA, SafeMoon, all this shit. This is another spot for that money to go. So if this in its first 2 days got $500 million in market cap, well, that's $500 million that used to be in the altcoins that's now in the Bitcoin ETF, right? Or the futures ETF. So therefore, that's market share out of the altcoins. So you're being bled thin by more and more areas for this crypto money to go to. It used to be it all had to be in Bitcoin. Now it can be in one of these 14,000 altcoins or Bitcoin futures. Or now you can be in the Bitcoin ETF futures. Another area for liquidity and the money to go. Ooh, look at the beautiful, now that we got this fall night last night, we're starting to get a pop in some of these trees down here in central Illinois. We got some beautiful oranges and reds showing now. It was all dark browns because it was so mild. When it's very mild, the foliage is very dark and brown, dark yellows and this shitty color. But we got some chilly weather last night, and immediately the trees responded with some beautiful oranges there and bright reds, the nice colors. And with a chilly air mass now for the next foreseeable future, we should have some phenomenal fall colors showing up here in the central Illinois area, right? But on with the nonsense as I digress. But with the Bitcoin ETF, it's just another area for the money to go to, and that's more downwards pressure on the altcoins. And that's why you're seeing these coins not anywhere near their all-time highs as Bitcoin's at an all-time high. It's because there's more places for the money to go. And if you're banking on Bitcoin to collapse for these altcoins to pump, you're banking on a disaster. You need, if Bitcoin collapses, you need Bitcoin dominance to collapse, so that, you know, in hopes that dominance collapsing is because they're selling Bitcoin and spreading out to the cheap altcoins, or what people think are cheap altcoins. I still think they're highly overpriced because they're still up 600 to 5,000% respectively from, you know, the wintertime January lows. But you guys are getting fleece heisted and chisted because you're just throwing darts and not knowing what's going on, going, well, these altcoins got to pump because where the price of Bitcoin is. It doesn't have anything to do with that. And that's why if you look at any random dart, XRP, it's still not anywhere near its all-time high, right? It's way down. See that? It's way down here right now. Way down there. And it's struggling to move up. Every penny it goes up, it gets knocked down 5 pennies, right? Because it's just, there's no volume. There's no hype. The money that used to be pumping into XRP is now in the Bitcoin futures ETF, right? And in Bitcoin itself. The more areas there are to put your money in crypto, the lower all these other prices are going to go collectively as a group, right? The good ones will go higher, but just collectively. If you look at the altcoins, you're not just going to be able to throw a dart and get 800% because Bitcoin went up no more. That I told you those days are gone. I've been trying to tell you that, but you don't fucking listen. You just don't fucking listen. No, you don't. You don't listen, and you're getting fleece heisted and chisted. And you guys are sending me emails saying, well, Bitcoin's 66,000, and we just talked about XRP. XLM is only 38 cents. Well, XLM was nearly 80 cents last time. Doesn't matter what it was last time. Circumstances are different, right? There's probably 8,000 more coins out than there were back then. That's 8,000 more areas to divert your money. Plus, there's the Bitcoin ETF, futures ETF. Right? It doesn't matter what the price of Bitcoin is. Doesn't matter. It's why they're bleeding. They're slowly bleeding because the Bitcoin dominance is rising. And you're at 46.92%. You got supported last night. What we were talking about, what usually likes to happen is you back test old resistance and you held it as support. So now we're going to see, where the fuck am I at? Oh, I need to go down one more street. Now we're going to see if we can't kick up another leg to this bull run and the Bitcoin dominance now that we got supported. Or are we just going to fall back down and get rejected and then break back down and go south? And if that happens, then the altcoins can move if the money's not just flowing out to cash, right? If it's flowing out of Bitcoin and it's staying in the crypto sphere, then the alts could move, right? But until that happens, until you break the 200-day moving average, I'm very bearish in the altcoins, right? Because until you break the 200-day moving average in the 3-hour or 4-hour time frame, preferably close in the daily time frame, I'm very bearish in the altcoins, right? Because there's just all the momentum is taking the money out of there, right? Until you break that 200-day moving average, which will be trending up like that, until you break it and close below it, I'm very bearish on the altcoins, and so should you. Sidestep and Audible, the criminal gangster and market manipulators to profitability with Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing in a super simple technical trading based structure and system and on a probability weighted system. Peace and love. Peace and love.